tes. Oke. Kan ntar. Bismillah. Oke. Right. Di tanggal 20 Januari 2022, saya akan melakukan streaming kali ini. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam semuanya. Saya akan melakukan sebuah streaming tes 60 fps by the way. Kalau kalian di situ 720p 60 fps, silakan kalian lihat dan coba apakah dengan bitrate 2500 kilobit per second ini bakal semulus apa yang kalian lihat. Semoga aja semulus dari yang gue kira. Dan di sini aku lihat ternyata dia nggak overhead, dia cuma mentok di 2,5K, which by the way it's kind of need to see like this. Aku kira bakal bakal separah dari yang gue kira, ternyata enggak guys. Ini kalau kalian lihat ya, udah lalu loading game. Bisa nggak ya aku taruh overlay task manager nih? Kayaknya bisa. Aku taruh ya. Buset, RAM-nya men, kilo. Mau tambahin overlay. Koin anjir. Salah. Koin. Window. Oh, sekarang bisa ya window di manager. Mana ya? Task manager. Ah, ini dia. Oke, gini aja. Nanti gua potong nanti. Oh, bisa. Ya. Sebagai comparison test, aku akan taruh task manager di sini biar kalian tahu gimana performanya di game ini. Kayaknya keganggu deh ini, aku amat lah. Tidak, taruh sini lah. Nah, aja Kang ganggu. Oke, let's do this. Buset, panas. CPU aku panas. Udah terasa banget panasnya. Wah, susah dipegang ini. Nggak bisa. Heatsinknya panas. Tapi kebantu gara-gara thermal pasta. Kalau dia panas biasanya dia tuh mentoknya di berapa derajat ya? Lupa ini, by the way ini high 60 fps, alhamdulillah. Ini tumben loadingnya lama coy. Oh enggak jadi.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Hi, that's what I'll make tonight.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Don't rush. Oh, panas pak. Dan nge-lag. Buset, 80%. Panas ternyata. Gak saya expect ini. Tes farming mulai guys. Oh, udah berlepas deh. Buset, ternyata separah itu dari Indonesia.
Next on the agenda.
Na.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Single ternyata. Kapan aku dapat achievement? Oh iya, dingong tadi. Aku shadownya gua turunin. Udah lancar.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Next on the
Mas mending sih ketimbang berjalan sama sekali.
Gather!
There you are. Access denied.
The more, the merrier. Boost systems shine no longer.
Bentar guys ya. Bangke.
Absorption test.
CPU-nya ternyata naik. Kurang main. Omanya.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Stand clear. Absorption test. Stand clear. Boba, get them.
Set. Astaga. Ya elah nggak jadi. Harusnya gue ganti dulu part. Udah amat. Itu dia. Respon tercinta kita.
We're way behind schedule. Absorption test. Stand clear. Enhanced animal module 75.
Enggak expected ini. Oh, drop artefak ternyata. Oke. Pertama kali aku lihat dia drop artefak. Pertama kali saya lihat dia drop artefak. Nice. Keluar.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Oh, turun frame rate. Waduh. Ternyata frame drop ternyata. Cuma rekam doang bisa 30 fps. Enak.
Access denied. Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Kalau streaming kayaknya gawat. Enggak nih, jangan streaming lah.
Solidify! Solidify!
Katanya tim terbaik itu jatuh ke ini. Coba dulu lah.
All right, let's head off. wind strike.
Born of ice and frost.
Kayaknya bakal tim baru ini. Kita tes dulu tim kayak gini.
No touching.
Let's light it up!
Astaga.
Follow the wind.
We're way behind schedule. Next up.
There you
Time to
are.
go.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's
Clouds high. The birds.
let me amuse myself. Look at me.
Wow.
Just once more.
Tapi ya, aku kehabisan energi, Pak.
One with nature.
Ada lagi.
Gather!
I'm going in!
Bangke, langsung mati, men.
We're way behind schedule.
65k, men. Gelo. Wow. Tinggi. Aku nggak tahu berapa nih.
Off we go!
Stabilize! Stabilize!
Let's light it up!
Berapa tuh? Kena penet tadi ya, penet yang rumput itu.
Solidify!
Into the wind.
Ya. Mana lagi? Aku pengen kesini sih, tapi sudah dilipas saat itu. Ya, saat gua lagi mining. Ke mana lagi? Mana lagi? Aduh. Sini. Email kayak gini cuma bisa one shot doang. Terus langsung ganti.
Gather.
Bukan maksudnya one shot per damage ya, tapi one shot switch apple gitu.
Time to go. Wind strike.
Bisa bilang ini party yang murah ini. Gimana harus cepet mainnya.
Are you here to play with me?
Let's light it up! Adventure time! Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
One with nature.
Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go!
Intro time. Drop.
Solidify.
Access denied! Next on the agenda,
Wah,
let's light it up! No touching! Born of ice and frost.
The wind moves.
Adventure time! Let's light it up!
bisa nembak ini. Efeknya udah habis bak. Cuma aja dong.
One with nature.
Salah. Nah, ternyata nggak ideal banget untuk streaming. Sudah 20 menit streaming gua.
Access denied. Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Solidify!
No touching.
Kalau ngerekord bisa ini, tapi kalau untuk streaming kayak gini nggak bisa. Sudah dalam batas.
Solidify!
Access denied.
Wind strike.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Buset, jempol banyak langsung habis. Gila. Wah, langsung meninggal.
Born of ice and frost.
Born of ice and frost.
Stabilize!
Aduh, yang
Gather! Gather!
There you are. Let me amuse myself a little. Shine no longer.
We're way behind schedule.
memang 76 ya. Kok kayak setara ya dengan si
Adventure time.
siapa sih namanya? Sukros. Kayak lebih Sukros gitu.
Adventure time.
Solidify!
Born of ice and
Wind strider.
Astaga, aku lupa kalau aku pakai Mega Zuhan. Astaga, mau waktu ini. Ada bisa belum? Nah, ya elah. Wing zong di dulu.
Gather!
Time to go.
going in.
Order guide you!
Wow, buset. Danyonya dilupakan, men. Oke, good.
Adventure time.
Gak se-expect itu malah. Jadinya nambah kuat. Apa lagi? Gimana ya enaknya? Oh ya, di sini aja lah.
Off we go. Adventure time.
Adventure time.
Let's light it up. Right. Access denied.
One with nature,
Teamwork is
as one with wind and cloud.
Solidify!
Tepat. Tepat, Pak. Gila.
Let's light it up.
Wind strike.
Wah, habis. Aku lupa dia nggak bisa habis. Bisa bakar.
Next on the agenda. No touching.
Nyari sembunyi dia, Bu. Waduh, ngelek. Iya, nyamuk.
Stabilize! Pay your dues!
Astaga.
We're waiting. Everybody stand back.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Leaving so soon? You can't run from death.
Access denied.
Access denied. Ya, nggak ada rune kan.
Off we go.
Wind strike.
Kelihatan gua, men. Bangkit.
Stabilize!
Nah, ini aku sukanya dia nih. Bisa
Into the
nge-swing.
wind. One with nature.
Get out of here.
Salah. itu kalau misalkan C6
Time to
casual
go.
langsung gebuk mati. Aduh.
I will have order.
No touching. Teamwork is strength.
As one with wind and cloud.
Astaga. Jelek ya.
Wind strike.
Born of ice and frost.
Solidify.
Ah, enggak krik. Saya nggak krik-krik. Kita terangkanlah.
Next on the agenda.
The wind knows me.
Next on the agenda.
Ampunilah, ampunilah.
Gather.
There you are, eavesdropper. Persistence.
Wow, langsung mati.
Shine no longer.
Adventure time.
Solidify.
Dues. You can't run from death.
Off we go.
Stabilized.
Born of ice and frost.
Gather.
Access denied.
Astaga, nggak kena lu. Bisa kelihatan loh dari sini. Tapi uniknya dia nggak bisa lihat gua di sini.
We're way behind schedule.
Nah, aku bisa lihat musuh di depan loh. Paul.
Let's light it up. Off we go. Adventure time.
Gather!
For Rex Lapis.
Ini.
Time to go. Wing strike.
Stabilize!
We're way behind schedule.
Gather!
Time to go. One with nature.
Access denied.
Into the wind.
Solidify!
Born of icy frost.
Bosannya kayak gitu.
We go. Access denied. Going in.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Ini sebenarnya yang ngomel malah si Kagelan.
Stabilize!
Sangat tidak berprofesional.
Quake!
Wih. Sedap. Udah lihatan gua.
Time to go.
Nge-lag kayaknya ini. Enggak kayaknya.
Gather.
We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and Let's light it up!
This is order.
Astaga. Wush. Tuh. Se. Nah.
Gather.
Wind strike.
Everybody stand back!
As one with wind and cloud.
Wow, 110. Gelo. Pertama kali Ganyu gue bisa 110. It's a miracle. Dan aku kurangan energi. Gokil.
Order guide you.
Yeah.
Solidify.
All hail!
Wind strike.
Access denied. It is something of a luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard.
Nice.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Born of ice and frost. Adventure time. Off we go.
order guide you.
Lupa.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Gila. Udah kelihatan. Jarak sejauh. Ah, enakan di engkal lah. Ekonomi ya men, rame boy, bos-bos. Tapi masih belum ketahui di mana tempat yang sebenarnya paling bagus tuh bos-bos kayak gitu. Nanti gua cek lah. Sudah sejam. Omni ubiquity net. Wah, bakal lama ternyata. Terus bakal sengelek itu kah? Budget.
Solidify.
Wind strike.
Going in!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Pas pak. Jempolku masih aktif.
Stabilize.
Access denied. Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Terus mana lagi?
Stabilize.
No touching!
Time to go. Wind strike.
Adventures! Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
I can fix this! For Rex Lapis! Let's light it up!
Solidify.
The world will burn.
Yeah.
Gather. I will have order.
Teamwork is dreamwork! I'm a little low on energy.
Wind strike.
Kata. Itu gatal.
Stabilize.
Going in!
Clouds high. The birds.
Next on the agenda.
The wind knows me.
No touching!
Halo Grims Aftertax, selamat datang. Ya, selamat datang di channel Saweria. Ini cuma testing doang kok, sampai selesai libas. Sudah sejaman. Terus farming gue bangke.
Solidify!
All hail!
Astaga. Thank you, Bennett.
Gather!
Wind strike!
Apa lagi? Bisa nggak aku ngancurin ini secepatnya?
Time to go.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
As one with wind and cloud.
Order guide you!
There.
Stabilize!
Kelihatan gue boy. Gara-gara apa sih? Tanjakan. Tanjakan tinggi. Hello.
Stabilize!
Everybody stand back! This is long overdue.
I will have order! Stabilize!
Ngarmen ternyata dia nih
We're way behind schedule.
langganan spiral itu. Mungkin shieldnya lebih cepat itu shieldnya. Child maksudnya.
Adventure!
Gather!
Wind strike! Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Mengerikan.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Nggak tahu apa yang terjadi. Udah aku sukses mengalahkan mereka. Oh, batu-batu air kencang. Stok air kencang banyak kok, Pak. Oh, nggak ada di sini. Ini jadi apa anjir ini?
Adventure time!
Ini apa ini? Ada sebuah quest kah? Tung tang 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 dang 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 dang.
Clouds high, the birds call.
I'm going in! For Rex Lepus!
Stabilize.
Wind strike.
Born of ice and frost.
Kira ikan ini, ternyata bukan. Nyangkut gua bang. Halo Setoji, selamat datang. Setoji, ini kan gue 90 fps. Apa sih namanya? Mangset. Apa sih namanya? Lancar gak ini? Masuk gua buram gak video gua? Ini kadang patah-patah nih. Lu lihat cuy, speednya internet gimana apa? Kecepatan prosesorku gimana? Lagi ngetes ini. Gimana rasanya aku bingung. Udah cukup ya, oke lah. Nah, kali nggak mau aku streaming 60 fps. Patah-patah pak. Sampai ini berapa? 2500. Masih kemarin itulah. Di sini ada bismil.
Time to go.
Katanya banyak orang 2500 itu kurang, tapi nggak tahu lah. Ini cuma ngetes nih.
One with nature.
Apa? Ketahuan. Kalau yang nonton juga rata-rata pas 80 sampai 320. Shit. 1500 ternyata. Itu rekomendasi. Please run guard, jangan tembak.
Teamwork is true!
Apa ke?
Vengeance as one with wind and cloud.
Tidak. Jangan stagger gua pak.
This is order.
Wah, ini 70p 66 yang jarang sedikit.
Solidified.
Takutnya nanti tuh kenapa namanya buat
We're way behind
apa sih
schedule.
namanya tuh yang
All hail! Everybody stand
namanya
back!
yang IndiHome kenapa nih limit mahal anjir 60 fps itu. Dan ini ya jujur ya makan banyak resource tuh. Yang di GTX 1050 tuh nggak separah itu performanya. Ya FVP mas. Karena itu kan limitnya kan 100 giga kan. Nah, itu 30 hari tuh gimana? Itu bisa berpuluh giga, misalkan 10 giga per hari. Nah, itu parah itu. Soalnya kalau FVP udah habis kelabakan ya. Minimal mungkin kalau sejam itu video 5 menit 10 menit gua yang kemarin itu 500 MB itu 5000 bit itu yang gua record 60 fps itu yang testing spiral itu. Biasanya akhir bulan gua batasi tanggal 25, gua turunin ke 30 kayak gitu ya. Hati-hati aja lah, ragu gua. Makanya aku harus tes dulu ini apakah lebih lancar. Dan ternyata nggak selancar dari yang gue kira.
No touching.
Crumble.
We're way behind schedule.
Kenapa gue pakai kompres video? Kenapa langsung? Ya mungkin gara-gara kompres ya, lebih ringan. Ini kecil ya.
Wind strike.
Oh kesini.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
I will have order. Solidify.
Blaze over. Let's light it up.
Solidify.
Gua aja sering record 50.000 bit total video udah di render 10 menit jadi hasil 5 GB. Gua kompres aja 5.000 sih. 50.000 bit, wow, besar anjir. Enggak, lebih gede malah.
Wind strike.
Enggak stretch kayak gitu coy. Anda kalau record game-game kayak gitu ya, itu kelebihan banget ya. Tapi kalau untuk nonton YouTube aku rasa itu sudah melebihi dari yang gue tugas. 50.000 besar coy. Halo bang, halo EUG official CH titik. Selamat datang. Ini jam berapa sih nih? Bisa 10 menit lagi. Mana ini? Sepertinya aku akan farming, tapi nggak di sini. Oh berarti harus di sini kemudian ke sini. Jadi di sini cuma plus-plus doang kan. Berarti harus ke sini juga. Udah jam 11.50 ya. Ini nih replenish in sekian-sekian. Ternyata kayak gini ya performanya ya. Jadi 60 FPS itu ya jujur. Laptopku tiba-tiba panas cuy. Tapi nggak sepanas kemarin. Ini panasnya sampai ke seluruh laptop. Kalau kemarin itu belum dibersihin 30 fps sudah panas. Tapi ini sudah panas banget. Mana lagi ya? Oh ya ini aja nih. Kita akan melawan lektor. Ebis lektor pyronya nggak ada di sini. Cuma di event doang.
Solidify.
Emang panas iya. Emang kayak gitu. Ada
The gifts of grace. My holy proclamation.
The birds call.
Order guide you.
Revelation.
Next on the agenda.
Hear ye the word of joy. The truth shall set you free. Shall endure.
Kagak pakai pendingin laptop. Ini pakai pendingin cuman model lama nih tahun 2000 berapa ya? 2012. Ini pendingin lama gua yang lama itu. Apa sih yang pokoknya udah lama banget itu Mas gua SMP itu. Kagak itu. Apalagi pakai kubu merah. Panas itu. Makanya full PC ke segala kebuka. PC gue segala kebuka biar gak panas. Pantas ruanganmu kecil apa? Gak ada isi.
The wind knows me.
Wah, ini ngelek banget. Emang kalau streaming harus pakai komputer. Lu Nih ya, secara harfiah ya, ini laptop tahun 2017. Kalau laptop tahun 2022 ini, misalkan RTX 3050 ini, kalau masih nge-lag streaming men, wah sudah keterlaluan ya. Barang siapa yang membeli laptop RTX 3050 kan, kalau lagi panas terus nge-lag kan streaming, mau frame drop, gila men. Nah ini keterlaluan ini. Kalau RTX 350 masih nge-lag kan, terus panas kan. Ternyata men, ini yang harus kalian tahu. Kalau kalian beli laptop, usahakan jangan pernah beli laptop gaming unless you know what you're doing. Misalkan kalau lu tuh pengen, males gua, apa sih namanya, aku pengen bawa main sambil gimana, sambil jalan kan. Nah kalau prinsipmu kayak gitu, silakan pakai laptop. Tapi kalau pengen di rumah terus, atau aku males bawa komputer, bawa PC maksud gua, ya pakai komputer aja gitu. Prinsip gua nih beda. Prinsip gua nih harus apa sih namanya, aku harus bawa komputer gua kemana-mana biar ya daily gua lancar, tentu saja. Kenapa gitu? Setiap gua kemana-mana harus gua ambil laptop coy. Seto kalau nggak salah streamer, ya dia juga streamer Genshin juga dia by the way. Dia nggak hanya streamer, dia juga
This is long overdue.
Palo juga dia. Oh ya, achievement lupa gue. A single stone burns 1,000 ripples. It seems like Newton still is not. Oh ini yang maksud protectiveness yang apa sih? Yang rute lawan Fatui di Northland. Kuma orang gabut itu ya prinsipnya yang kayak gue bilang lah. Orang gabut yang cuma di rumah doang kan. Let's go to the Inazuma. Sama bang, gue juga nge-stream kalau gabut. Saya juga gabut. Cuman aku pengen beli komputer gitu. Tapi seenggaknya gue bisa streaming game gitu. Cuman kayak gitu susah sih. Setidaknya kalau setara komputer lah yang bisa Core i3 generasi berapa ya? Kalau setara Core i3 itu katanya bisa sampai Gen 8 itu bisa streaming secara lancar. Kalau Genshin ya. Apa saya terkenal? Anda terkenal karena Anda sering streaming. Orang semua tahu kok.
Gather!
Teamwork is strength.
As one with wind and cloud, wind strike.
I will have order.
Next on the for Rex Lapis.
Gather!
Thank you Zhongli.
Let's light it up.
Astaga.
Gather!
Access denied.
Ya ke orang biasa. Ya orang biasa yang gabut kemudian sering-sering streaming gitu. Ya, orang kelihatan lah dong. Gimana rasanya? Shoot jelek pula. Oke, finally tinggal kartu doang. Shogun sama. Itu 2 level ya untuk level 9 level. Berarti 1 2 3 9 2 4 6 5 ini ya. Wah, masih jauh nih. Satu dua tiga. Soalnya di Fury emang butuh apa keluarnya apa. Adalah saya main juga ini. Sebuah mencari art itu tidak terlalu penting guys. Kalau sudah build semua karakter atau Anda full spiral gitu. Santuy, sabar. Kalau misalkan karaktermu masih kurang ya talent toh. Kalau bisa eksperimen karakter lain. Ini aku pengen metu Xiao tapi nggak temu-temu loh Xiao gua. Bangkem. Xiao, I need ya. Oh ya Bang Seto, ini kan lu pakai Xiao kan? Enak nggak kalau pakai Xiao kalau di spiral sekarang? Aku pengen lihat orang berpendapat gitu. Enak nggak pakai Xiao? Dipasang. Moga gak nge-lag.
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
Yan, unik.
Can't you send someone
Enak ya?
any
Oke
sooner?
lah.
The clock is ticking and I need this resolved ASAP.
I'm sorry, but we don't have any adventurers available at this instant.
Oh ya kebesaran ini, pantas. Bentar. Oh atas bawah juga enak. Oh, oke.
Your timing is most optimal. Allow me to introduce Yuning, manager of the Yunhan Opera Troupe. She has commissioned the guild to...
Traveler? Ugh, Yoonjin is always talking about you. Please, you've got to help us find her. Yep, she's gone and disappeared. Now of all times, just days away from the big performance. All she left was a short note.
Aku pengen banget lu dapet Xiao. Gara-gara Shen, hey boy. Terbuang primoku. To whom ever find this letter. After some discussion but divine made it. Play with my friends. I find that there's still much to learn indeed. I have gone to Lingju Pass in hopes of gaining some inspiration. I will return with day, so do not worry. Yunji, enjoy.
If our audience doesn't get to see Yoonjin on stage, they'll start tearing the place down.
I mean,
what am I
it's
supposed to do, huh?
Soalnya Xiao itu netral, mana aja cocok sama wajah di atas 4 Geo healing. Itu kan? Itu kun desu.
That's what I said too, but...
Look, when you're a megastar like Yoonjin,
Bisa
you
ya
gotta
Pak
start
gitu ya.
taking things a little more seriously. Saying she'll be back doesn't give me a whole lot of reassurance when she's showing no regard for her own safety.
Bisa ya pakai itu ya.
Why does she have to
Elok.
go and practice somewhere so dangerous? What if something happens to her? What am I going to tell the audience?
Worst case scenario. She's television.
Well then, what if she
Aduh.
gets into a scrape and hurts herself? If she gets so much as a scratch, it'll be a loss to the whole nation.
Emang kok maknya boy?
As you can see, this is what we're up against. Would you be willing to accept this commission?
Oh Yunjin of
Oh,
course.
wonderful. Ugh, thank the stars. Please, you've got to bring her back, safe and sound.
Aku butuh Xiao please. Lingju pas tuh jauh nggak sih? Buset jauh boy. Ah ini mendaki gunung. Pakai itu bawa MCGO auto crit semua itu gua gak ada crit. Senang lihat 46 kali. Oh, what the heck is that? Bisa ndak maksud gua? Coba lo eksperimen, bisa nggak itu tuh ganti Noel? Enak nggak lo pakai Noel? Atau lo belum pernah build Noel gitu? Oh. Oh no, we got a this fight, man. Kalau Noel harus bawa si Yunjin, jangan si Albedo. Emang se crucial itu kah? Ini bisa buff normal T karena Noel nggak pakai cat. MC Geo itu. Terus siapa lagi tadi? Goro. Terus satunya Diona kan nih kalau tim itu kan Diona atau siapa? Nah, ini Noel dengan Yunjin berarti Yunjin, Noel, Goro. Terus satunya apa? MC Geo masih kan? Ngebaterai kan?
Oh,
Tapi Yunjin bisa ngebaterai Noel.
it's you.
It's
I do
you.
apologize. I didn't see you there. What brings you all the way up here? Oddly enough, I was just thinking of scheduling a meeting with you later.
Titik. Apa ini?
I didn't expect to run into you here of all places.
Kalau itu nggak bisa Yunjin karena itu cacat. Iya. Ya, aku nggak bilang itu ke Yunjin sih, tapi Noel ke Yunjin itu. Noel, Yunjin, Goro. Terus satunya Gyo MC kan. MC Gyo maksud.
Ah, I see. So
By the way,
you
kemarin
sent you.
si itu Zhongli Albedo MC Gyo. Itu Zhongli. Oh iya Zhongli, lupa gua.
But on
Yunjin
this
Noel.
occasion, it seems I'm rather lucky you came.
Kenapa nggak pakai
You
Goro?
helped me avert a major
Biasanya lu pakai
catastrophe.
Goro deh untuk ngebuff defense ya.
It's a pity though. I was so close to achieving the state of mind that Shenhe was talking about.
State of mind.
Do you remember what Shenhe said about the divine damsel fighting against the evil monster?
Ah,
That
itu.
in reality, she hadn't acted as courageously as the operatic rendition would have you believe. That it was simply a matter of life and death, and she chose self-preservation.
Kalau Noel pakainya Noel Zhongli Yunjin MCQ. Kalau ada mah pakai Goro gue gak dikasih. Pak, gak dapet lu ya. Gila, kok gak sehoki gue ya? Gue tuh dapet Goro sekali tuh. Sekali metu langsung dapet. Sekali metu banner langsung dapet gue. Semangat juga. Terima kasih EUG official CH titik. Saya memang mihoyo kalau ada itu gue bisa 50k satu kali ketok.
Granted, she later admitted that
Ye,
she
ye, ye,
preferred the
ye.
version of
Thank
events
you
given in the
atas
opera, with its portrayal of a
atas
divine
nontonnya
hero
ya.
sacrificing herself for
EUG
others.
official CH titik.
But after giving it a lot of consideration, I
Udah
think
gua
this
sub juga
character
itu.
is defined by her emotional complexity
Channelmu.
and even
Thank you ya.
uncertainty. So the more emotions I can experience for myself, the wider range I will have to draw on in my performance. If access to a different state of mind can help me provide a fresh interpretation of the character and her actions,
Gue dulu
well,
subs dia.
surely it will take my
Pas
acting
lagi
skills to
gagu.
the next level.
Gagu apa? Maksudnya gue lagi itu apa? Lagi bisu maksudmu?
That's why I came here. My plan was to take it slowly, start by just dipping my toe in, as it were. But
Once
once I started,
started,
I
just
got
get completely
drawn
drawn in.
I feel like I was so close to a breakthrough here. Considering the rewards that I could reap from this experience, the risk is negligible.
Kelok.
Still, if I choose to continue, this is unlikely to be the last time I'd need your help.
Panggil last time gak?
I suppose I had better return to Liyue Harbor for now. I'll only end up putting you in an awkward position otherwise. Goodness knows how you explain this to Yuning.
Very
whether
true.
I gained anything useful from this trip. I suppose only time will tell.
Return to the Leo Adventures Guild. Ini puset men, Hilichurl mati-mati men. 4, 5 Hilichurl mati. Apa yang Anda lakukan ritual ini, Yunjin? You're just kind of neat. Ya sama kalau baru-baru lagi gitu ya, you know. Sekali lagi thank you ya.
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case or something? The clock's still ticking away.
Please have faith in her. They've returned.
They return.
Yunning, we're back.
Eugene, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy?
No, I'm fine. You don't need to worry. When it's time to go on stage, I'll be there.
Look, I get it. You like to go out exploring. That's fine. But do you really have to go off thrill-seeking this close to the show?
Mirip kayak Yingir bajunya. Atau jangan-jangan cuma copy paste doang.
You have to take better care of yourself, okay? For all our sakes. For the opera troupe and for your audience.
Yingir yang potion itu nah, yang you know.
We're just lucky we had the traveler to help out. What if something had happened to you, huh? What would I say to our audience,
Well, I would say the best way to make it up to our audience is to
Let's
give
give
them
them
the best performance we can. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
While I'm off stage, as long as there is something, anything I can do to improve my acting ability, even the slightest amount, I can't pass up the opportunity.
Tapi ini musuh boy.
You know, you... Ugh, I don't know what to say anymore. Traveler, please, you tell her.
So, what's your honest opinion?
Bangke. Oh tidak. Ultimately, safely should come first. You made a good point. Dukung keselamatan atau poin utama? Apa? Tapi sebagai adventurer terbaik gua, sepertinya aku harus mengikuti jejak si Yunji.
I'm glad you agree. Right, then let's get preparing.
Hey, Traveler, get over here. You've only just managed to bring Yunjin back. Now you're taking her straight back out again? What's the big idea? The next show is just days away. Please, if not for me, then for the sake of the opera troupe, I'm begging you, help me convince her that at the end of the day, she's gotta fall in line. Well, okay, maybe that's asking the impossible, but at least try and keep her distracted.
Kalau gue bisa nyelapinnya
Please,
bisa.
just keep her occupied until the next show. No more thrill-seeking.
What are you two talking about? If it doesn't involve me, I think I'm going to...
You know what? It does involve you, actually. The Traveler was saying, that... come on, help me stall her.
Oh? Well, what do you need from me?
I want to become actor.
You want to become an actor?
Ceplosan nun.
Yes, of course she does. She was just telling me that she's interested in exploring her dramatic side and, would like you to give her some coaching. Right, good. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Traveler, your master awaits.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm really ready to take on students yet.
Oh, please. This is the day you've dreamed of, isn't it? You certainly talk about it enough. And look, now she's here, ready and willing.
Okay, I get it. You can stop now.
Sampai kapan acting kayak gini bakal berakhir?
I am delighted that you wish to study the performing arts from me. But the issue is, before you could become my apprentice, I'd have to get approval from the founders, the do an initiation ceremony. There just isn't time for all that right now. So, for now, I'll just teach you a
Gak
few
apa-apa,
basics.
seperjuangannya lumayan.
Informally, one friend to another. There's no need to call me master. What?
Sepertinya
Don't you think
perjalanan
it's
gue
a bit
masih jauh.
old-fashioned? Let's work on that later.
Sebagai streamer yang ingin apa namanya?
Until we settle on an appropriate title, just call me by my name. Let's meet tomorrow morning on the bridge by the sea.
Baru-baru
on the
ini.
slope.
Fuyuns tomorrow morning.
I'll do my best to prepare a good first lesson for you.
Whew, what a relief.
Oke, besok hari. First glimpse of meaning. Oh iya, ada update tadi. Ntar aku cek update. Sepertinya akan ada update yang sangat aneh. But let's see. Getting our conquest. Lumine with abnormal displays either. Oh bukan ini. Inilah. Oh bahasa Korea. Bahasa Korea sama low settings, some scenes of spiral with character center displayed normally. Ah itu untuk penggemar para low end itu. Yuk jam 6. Kayaknya sudah event engine ini bakal aku stream deh. Seperti laptopku sudah panas guys. 80 derajat anjir. Bangke. Go to the agreed upon place for your lesson. Hello Yunjin.
Good. You're right on time. Punctuality is an essential quality if you want to make it big in the acting world. Without it, you won't be able to keep on top of all the work you need to do each day.
Where should we start?
Well, first I'd like you to answer me one question. How many pigeons flew from the bridge when you were passing through?
Bangke. Berapa banyak burung? Buset, aku malas jawab-jawab kayak ginian. 7.
Huh? Yes, that's right.
Ooh,
I'm amazed. Are you this good at everything?
it's about luck, man. Atau feeling.
Anyway, the point of this question was to test your powers of observation. Eyes are the medium for the transfer of emotion. You must train your eyes to be bright, active, and strong.
Kayaknya ada achievement deh.
Watching the birds fly, hover around, and come into land will not only exercise your eyesight, but also cultivate attentiveness. Indeed, my own daily training routine starts right here. I watch the pigeons to train my eyes, and I sing to the tide to train my voice.
I need to try my voice.
All in good time. Grasping all the techniques involved in
Aku harus
singing and
latihan.
is not an overnight process. Let's start from the very beginning, with some general theories to help you better understand the concept of performance.
General theories.
Of course, I am in written
Umum.
correspondence with performers from many nations in Tibet, which has rather broadened my perspective on this topic. For example, let's start with something simple. How would you perform yourself?
Bagaimana?
Try to relive the events of that day when you were battling against an ancient god and fighting off the Fatui. What can you see? What did you feel?
Enggak tahu.
Now, I want you to look out at the ocean in front of you and recall the raging waves and the atmosphere of peril from that day.
Nggak tahu gua. Ngilang dulu bang. Oke, terima kasih Setuji atas kunjungannya.
Take a deep breath. Gradually, embrace the scene, immerse yourself in it, and let all the emotions back in.
And let all emotions back in.
Good, good. So that's how you felt. Next, I'd like you to focus on the goal you wanted to achieve at that time.
To survive, continue my journey.
Good, yes. Use that. Okay, good. Now, all of this overwhelming emotion is welling up inside of you, and I want you to let it all out. All at once. Go.
Walala.
Stop. Wrong. This is all wrong. There's no emotion, no soul. Granted, the character you are trying to portray is your own self, but your performance didn't do the scene justice at all. I couldn't hear you fighting for your life while gargantuan waves were crashing all around you.
Gargantuan.
What I heard was the sound of someone doing vocal exercises by the beach on a calm day.
If I may, your beach. It's called.
Here's the thing. When you're acting, it's not only about getting into character. You also have to recreate the scene in your mind as vividly as you can.
Vividly as you can.
Now, I appreciate that you did actually experience this particular scene for yourself, but maybe conjuring up specific details of your surroundings at the time is a little too advanced for novices.
It was alive and dead. Iyalah, lawan Fatui anjir.
You're right. If we were looking for an
Pikir
environment
Fatui.
to help evoke the emotions you felt at the time, I suppose we could try again. A little farther afield, at Guyun Stone Forest.
Buset.
Oh? Too far away?
Deket sini lah ada
Don't
tempat
worry,
pantai.
I was just thinking aloud. Besides, even at Guyun Stone Forest, we'd still have trouble recreating the state of the sea that day. Let's try something else. Come with me to the suburbs just north of Liyue Harbor.
Mort.
If you've got no objections, let's head off.
North. Oh, di sini. Aku kira di sini. Tapi itu termasuk apa sih namanya? Jejak kecil ya.
The battle you fought on the Jade Chamber was a very strange set of circumstances, even for someone like you. It's quite normal that you can't get into character just like that. I know it's hard to recreate every facet of the experience in your mind.
Okay.
But what you could try is to replace the foes you faced in that scenario with ones you are much more familiar with.
Ya. Bentar.
I'll give you an example. Let's say you're performing a scene where your character experiences the grief and pain of a death, but you yourself have never experienced this kind of tragic loss before. Well, you can replace death with another, more familiar scenario that evokes a similar sense of grief and pain for you, such as... you bust a gut trying to find a treasure chest, only to finally reach it and find it filled with cabbages and radishes.
The pain.
Now you're catching on. Action scenes work the same way. Perhaps the experience of facing an ancient god is a challenge to recreate. But if you're replaying the kind of actions you perform every day, you just need to let go, and your subconscious will guide you through. Come, show me how you normally fight. You can start with monsters nearby. They're coming. Just do what you normally do in this situation. Born of ice and frost. One with nature.
Bangke.
Light it up! We're way behind schedule.
Oh no.
Blaze over. Everybody stand.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Oh tidak. Aku sangka bakal ada Jopi Shop itu.
Oh, that was wonderful. Such deft and fluid movements. Just like a real adventurer.
I'm an adventurer, you know.
Let's perform the scene again now, while the battle is still fresh in your mind. Look at those red-clad scarecrows. But I want you to see them instead as those Fatui who brandish the sacrificial knives. Now, let us reenact the battle on the Jade Chamber. It's okay if you can't recall the events clearly. You can just replace them with the movements you are most familiar with. And... attack! The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballistas. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
Gather.
I can't fault your movements in terms of technique, but Fatui are larger than most monsters. I don't think it was a conscious decision, but you were aiming a little too low, and you also didn't strike with enough force. Overall, it was just lacking that sense of being in the heat of the battle.
Atau itu ada yang versi kecil cuy, dan ada yang sebesar slime. Slime Gio aja itu bisa setara dengan Fatui Electro Jijin Mages, man.
Veteran practitioners of this acting method are able to adjust and embellish their real-life experience enough so that it makes an adequate substitute for the scene they are trying to portray. But adjusting deep-rooted habits to adapt them for the stage, that's no easy task.
That's so easy.
Still, this was only your first time trying this method, and all things considered, I think you've done quite well. But judging from your movements, I think this next method might suit you a little better.
What is that?
Choreograph every aspect of your onstage performance in advance. Every movement, every facial expression, even your emotions, and rehearse it thoroughly. You can reference existing characters from opera or imitate similar people from your own life. In short, you want to pin down every detail of the character you want to portray in your mind, and then work through them methodically and find ways to bring them out.
Tertiba.
Well, in your case, what you need to do is imitate your past self. Think of yourself not as you, but as somebody outside this world controlling your every move.
What?
It's complicated to explain, but once you give it a try, I think you'll get the hang of it. Okay, how about we start by setting a simple scenario?
What is that?
The Fatui in red want to attack the Guizhong ballista, and the heavyweight guards in blue want to try and stop you. What you want to do is evade all the blues and go straight for the reds.
Evade off the blues and go straight for the reds. Ngedodge gitu.
Yes, I think that sums it up. There's an open area to the north. I'll set up a stage for you. When you've finished rehearsing everything in your mind, come and find me.
Yes, up. Oh, ini di rune guard ini anjir.
Off we go. Well, have you finished rehearsing? Basically, you need to break all the red scarecrows while avoiding the blue ones.
Ya
No need
gitu
to rush.
maksudnya.
Take your time. I shall guide you with my voice.
Oops. Buset. Ooh.
Now that was a little better. You managed to bring out more of that fearless hero quality that time. My hard work coaching you has finally paid off. This method might not sound as sophisticated and exciting as the first two, but it's the most popular choice for teaching beginners. Rigorous rehearsal and vocal training is at the core of this school of thought. It even works on those whose performance lacks emotional depth at first. As long as you practice diligently, with time, you will achieve mastery one way or another. Either your finely honed skills become a good substitute for innate talent, or the process of honing your skills cultivates genuine talent within you. People say that when you truly master the art of singing, even the birds and beasts will be drawn to your song.
Sugoi desu ne.
I know. I guess I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to developing as a performer. Well, because even if I had, you wouldn't have put your heart into it. It's been written on your face this whole time.
Try.
Just try and keep her occupied until the next show.
Is that obvious?
Don't forget that acting is my bread and butter. Did you really think I wouldn't be able to see through it? Still, this is a rare opportunity, and I hope you have at least learned something from it about the beauty of the performing arts. The operatic tradition carries countless historical memories within it. As long as the art is kept alive, the voices and faces of bygone heroes can be recreated on the stage for generation after generation. I hope that your voice and your face will make their mark on Liyue Opera too.
My voice and face.
As well as coaching you today, I have also been closely observing every move you make. Do you remember the basics of the final method?
Difference existing of characters from.
Don't you think there's a striking similarity between you, who stood up for Liyue and fought off a god of old, and the divine damsel in the play? With you as a reference in mind, I'm sure I can finally make a breakthrough in creating my own adaptation of this character.
Studying me can help you shift the
Because
truth.
as far as I'm concerned, the immersion method, drawing on life experiences, and imitating others are all valuable acting methods. Even if my every movement is rehearsed to perfection, I can't move the audience without conveying emotion. And even if I fully master the character's emotions, a little choreography will help make the performance more polished and appealing. Whatever the method is, as long as it offers something that can improve my performance, I will always give it a try. Thank you for trying them out as well. It means a lot to me. And congratulations on making it to the end of your first acting class.
First acting.
Graduation ceremony? I'm afraid that's still a long way in the future. For now, I hope to incorporate part of you into my performance of the Divine Damsel. But one day, I hope to write an opera all about you. When that day comes, I hope you will be able to join me on stage and give me some constructive criticism. It'll take a lot of hard work to reach the point where you're ready to go on stage. But I'll be here to keep you on track every step of the way.
The mating coach.
Here we go again. So old-fashioned. Then again, I suppose I will have to give you a lot of instruction along the way. And if I won't let you call me master, teacher, or coach, I've got to think of something you can call me.
What?
I've got it. You can call me mentor. What do you think?
Mentor. The last contemplates the place. Try a little harder today that someday may perform the same stage. Bagus itu. Jadi thumbnail nanti itu. Intelligence. Ini makanan apa ini? Kayak pernah lihat kok. Oh, ngancurin bisa nggak? Oh, bisa. Cigi cek jeng. Kayaknya aku udah dulu lah. Udah pusing kepala gue, men. Denger nyanyian Yunjin nggak enak didengar. Maksudnya tuh nggak ya, itu sebuah khas yang bagus untuk si Yunjin. Cuman sayangnya tuh orang yang awam ya, yang baru dengar ya, itu agak kurang. Oke, sepertinya aku sampai sini dulu. Ternyata aku akan nge-review sebuah hal ini ya. 60 fps itu jauh lebih bagus dan lebih enak dipakai. Tapi sayangnya untuk streaming aku rasa it's a big no. Aku akan pakai 60 fps untuk nge-game secara offline, dan 30 fps aku akan pakai saat gua streaming nanti next time. Oke, itu saja streaming ini. Sampai jumpa di streaming berikutnya. Dadah.